What's up, y'all? So wanted to address a question, comment, whatever that a lot of us get all the time. Just the accusation as atheists that we're angry at God. Then second, that we somehow know there's a God but just deny Him. And then there's a whole bunch of variations of both of those. And so we can just go down the line. How do you feel about that? Like, I personally very angry at that because angry, right? But like, I feel like they're trying to shift the conversation immediately take it away from facts and logic, and that kind of thing, and just dismiss what I'm saying out of hand. And it's quite annoying to deal with someone that dismisses you out of hand, especially when you think what they believe is nonsense and you're trying to present things in a organized and logical way to them, and it's just very annoying. And I find those people, really don't have anything to debate. They don't have any merit to what they believe, and they get off there. That's it.
So in that argument, it's like me going into that type of argument, their credibility is already shot, and it's like them trying to hate on me to bring my credibility down, as if it's almost like an automatic defense mechanism that they use, man, where they don't come with some concrete, solid argument with evidence, backed by evidence and fact. All they do is say that I believe in God. Obviously, there is a God, so you couldn't possibly not believe in God.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And I guess that's the whole basis of it. It's like, in their mind, there has to be a God. So for you to not think that there isn't one, or there is one, how do they go?
Something must
have happened. Yeah, it's like
something must have happened.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's the word. Something must have happened.
Your parents must have.
Yeah. Why are you so angry at God? Why are you so traumatized?
You hate shit.
What
the fuck?
I bet you actually did a real investigation of the people that got molested by Catholic priests, you would see they have a higher religious rate than the general population. It's a bunk argument, and
that's worth researching.
Yeah,
that is worth researching.
Those people don't want to talk.
Yeah. I like to start with what after years of talking to different folks, I just go throw right back at it. I go, which God are you talking about first? Yeah. Which one are you talking about? Make them define God for it. They all have a problem with that. He's outside the universe. Yeah. So what about the other guys? So I got to I'm gonna pin down, and I got to make them defend their God. And I try to, which one are you talking about? So I like this. So the Hindu God doesn't count, right? Yeah. And they, and I don't know about it. So that's I try to diffuse it that way.
So there's no anger.
There's no anger. There is no anger. Could I be angry with a fairy? Yeah, with a fairy. No, I wouldn't be angry with a fairy. Are you angry with the fairies? Mm-hmm. Oh, they're not. But I'm angry at. I don't like the fact that they uses their belief in this sky daddy influences the real world. Yeah. And where did our blue laws come from? Right. It came from religion. Or this hostility toward openly gay people. This comes from religion. Yeah. So there's a direct influence. These tax dollars that we lose from all these churches. That is a direct influence on the real physical world.
I'm never angry at God, but I am sometimes angry that we have to have this conversation in the first fucking place. Yeah. That's what pisses me off. Like, I can't believe that's your perspective, man, and you're trying to change fucking laws because of it, and that shit affects me and my children.
Exactly.
That's what angers me.
Getting into our school, ID into school.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a problem if you practice it for yourself, but to try to force it on everybody else is like, really though, man, come on.
Yeah, especially when that's the antithesis of what this country is all about. I hate it. So the other question that goes along with this is, like, if you don't believe in God, why do you talk about him so much? And we started touching on that, but basically because what we were saying, the people that believe in him, like, do stuff on the basis of that belief. And why would I just sit back and let that stuff be done? It's insane. Like,
yeah, remember the Salem witch trials? Yeah, they were literally killing people because of these beliefs.
I mean, they still do for many other reasons.
Yes.
All
in Africa, it's
racist. If you're born albino, you are hunted like an animal and killed as a religion.
So they try to get on us about us being angry at God, but I'm confused when you talk about the character of God of the fucking Old Testament. Let's talk about that.
They're angry.
Like, why aren't you angry about that fucking character?
Yeah.
Why don't you despise that character? This dude was so incompetent and so murderous.
It was everything that they rail against.
Exactly.
Like when they start talking about, no abortion. It's like God told people to kill babies.
Yeah. How many of those women were pregnant during the
and rape babies? Rape or kill.
Yeah. And
come on, man.
It doesn't make sense. They do mental gymnastics. And like they just dismiss they dismiss their whole book. It's
the whole book.
It is kind of one of the reasons that I could never take religious people seriously. Is because like 99% of them are awesome and really, to me, believe the same stuff ethically as me.
Yeah.
And to do that, they have to dismiss their whole book. Because if they didn't dismiss their whole book, I think they were horrible people. Like, what the fuck, faggot? And like hit him in the head with a rock. Like, what the heck? Did I just see that child say no to his mother? And pick that child up and smash his head on the ground. Right? Like, it's awesome. It's the best thing in the world that people don't like follow those ethical principles that are in the good book. Like, I don't understand. So it's not anger. If we wouldn't be angry at God for getting on people that were going around stoning homosexuals, we would be angry at them for believing in this archaic system. I think that's all it is.
Yep.
None of us believe in God. We're certainly not angry at him.
I know there's some shit that people talk about. You're a Satan worshiper. You're a Satan worshiper. What do you believe in Satan? Do you worship Satan? You just hear what I just said. Oh my God. I don't believe in God, but I do believe in Satan. What the fuck is the logic there, man?
No one would believe in God's creation, which is Satan.
Yeah,
which
God's
is also
creation.
ridiculous religious folks, but no one would believe in that.
Do we have time for that? Shit, man.
I always like stuff.
The root of all evil.
Exactly. I like stuff
the
that's
creator.
like God created Satan.
He's
right?
the creator.
Yeah. Okay, so God knew that evil was gonna happen, right? Yeah. I mean, it's all a plan. So God is doing seeing that all these bad things happen to people, right? Well, it's all according to
He started that shit.
It's like, well, how are you gonna justify all those bad things just for a plan? Come on, man. It doesn't add up.
And what is the struggle with Satan? Why is he struggling so much?
Right.
Kick the crap out of him.
It's like, Satan's done it again. What am I gonna do?
No arch nemesis in a comic book lasts more than like 20 years. Like Lex Luthor eventually got the crap out of him.
It's like going for like 6,000 years.
Yeah, man.
I know.
That doesn't make any
only
sense.
6,000. Also
it's like the epitome of a bank.
I don't want to go on forever, but what about the thought that I think is a horrible thought. But sometimes you hear religious folks say you need to see evil to know good.
Oh yeah. I hate that.
I don't think that's it either.
We can discern between pleasure and more pleasure.
Yeah.
That pleasure is better. So like I don't understand either.
So if someone's
shit's relative.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry to cut you off. If someone's born and gets the shit kicked out of them constantly from birth, are you really supposed to have me to believe that they'll think that that's the norm?
Yeah.
And that they'll think, hey, getting the shit kicked out of you is pretty cool. And then to come to find out there's other things where you don't get the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah.
And you're like, huh? That's not all. Getting the shit kicked out of you isn't awesome.
Yeah.
So you fucking know that some shit is not cool from the start. You know if your shit's sweet. You might not appreciate it. I don't know if that's what it's leading to. Like younger kids growing up and being rich and having all this shit. And like they don't. Those people are individuals that don't know what's bad. They wouldn't know what's wrong. Just because they've had shit given to them and handed to them, they know what the fuck is wrong. I mean, everyone knows what's not right. And someone that's grown up in poverty or fucking starving and fucking 37 pounds and you're not getting food every day. You don't need that to know what good is, man. Oh my gosh, man. I can't articulate it right now, but
wow.
It doesn't make it make sense.
I mean, they have to explain all the bad shit that happens to people, and so they think God is so awesome. They just have to say, well, that's obviously for the good.
Exactly.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
To me, it's barbaric. Like,
yes.
I don't like having to tell a 5-year-old if I was religious, oh, your dad died. It kind of sucks for you, but really it's awesome.
Right.
Because God allowed it to happen.
Yeah, try telling that to like an amputee or something like that. Like if God allowed your leg to be severed off for another plan. Like, really?
Yeah, you can never play PlayStation.
One thing prayer doesn't heal. Right? Like physical stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can only heal like diseases that naturally die. Like,
super solid, tangible evidence of an amputee shit being reconstructed.
Which nature can
by
do.
God.
Nature can do with some animals.
With some animals.
So it can be done.
Why did you give the salamander that awesome power?
Just not God's chosen children.
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all motherfuckers